Hi, this is Peter.
Hi, this is Sandra.
And we are medievalist.net.
And today we're doing another fantastic episode recap of Battle Castle.
Yeah, this time they went to Malbork. It's just a place actually that both Sandra and I have been to. Sandra last year, and there's some...
2010. July.
Yeah, 2010. And we do have some pictures and video of that event on our website too. But
we're biased, sorry, because I have to say we're both Polish. I was actually born in Poland and came here when I was young. So going back and actually seeing this castle was mind-blowing, and then seeing it on TV, and it was just like, wow.
like this is the only castle that I think both of us actually have been to. So, because I was there about 15 years ago, so when I was much younger and healthier.
Anyways, it was a fantastic episode, and it started off discussing one of the events that I just happened to miss by a few days, which was the Battle of Grunwald. There was a reenactment there in 2010 in July, on July 15th, for like a massive reenactment that I missed by a few days because I came towards the end of July and I was kicking myself.
Yeah, it was.
But nonetheless, it was nice to see it recreated.
Yeah, it was just
on this episode.
In 2010 was the 600th anniversary of that battle, so which was a very pivotal kind of between the kind of set up the Kingdom of Poland and kind of basically
Armenia Gieło.
Brought down to Teutonic order and led to its eventual kind of disintegration in Prussia. So,
you know what I really liked that I didn't get when I was there. I did a tour, and it was only an hour and a half, unfortunately, because they were doing restoration on the castle. But in this episode, they talk about the clay and how it was built in terms of there wasn't any stone to quarry, so they had to come up with something else. And I always thought the castle looked like beautiful because it's different.
This castle does look very different from what you think of as a medieval castle because of its bricks. It looks more modern.
I would say, for sure.
But it is like, and this, it was when it was built was the largest brick building in the world, and Holmes might still be one of the largest still today. So, I
love one of the things is how they go through how each part and what year this section of the castle was built, and again, Dan Snow was at it with a crossbow. Yeah, I love the line, "Hated by God." Oh yeah.
Yeah, crossbows.
God's not liking that. Anyway, it was good. It was awesome. That was I would have loved to fire a crossbow. He's so lucky. I thought that was a lot of fun. He's like, whoa, look at the power in that thing. And Dan
gets to do a lot of fun stuff. So.
Dan, we live vicariously through you, just saying. So.
And so, we get to kind of see a lot of the castle, and what brings back memories. And they talk about, I really liked how they talked about why it was built the way it was with bricks. How the Teutonic Order kind of had these, made castles, had this kind of plan for castles, which they built all along that area. And Malbork just happened to be kind of the one that they built up the most because it was the headquarters.
Yeah, and I just, again, sweeping panoramic views, everything's beautifully narrated. You get to be inside the castle, outside the castle, see everything, see the artillery, the cannonballs. I thought that was very, very cool. And the actual, what do you call it? From the cannonball in the wall.
Oh, the indents.
I thought that was awesome. Yeah. I was like, look, it's still there.
It was just a really kind of fascinating look at that, how that kind of siege went down, and I was really interested to say
in the killing and the mayhem because he's a military historian.
A couple things they didn't include is that Malbork eventually does fall to the Poland about I think 20, 30 years later, and. That siege is a different one because it was successful because they bribed the garrison to surrender.
You like that, do you?
That's one way of conquering the castle. Just money.
So, what was your favorite part?
I
don't know if I had a favorite. This was one of those episodes where I kind of liked a little bit of everything. Yeah. How about you?
I thought I really liked the dramatic scenes of the battles. They were talking.
Killing.
Yeah. the dramatic scenes where you have these the kind of cannon artillery duels and this raid that goes wrong, and the
guy reading the map and getting all upset and going, "Oh no, look what's going on!" The Grandmaster.
Yeah, the Grandmaster is having
the
trouble.
guys who are the reenactors in this, that's so awesome. They do such a good job.
And of course, and I have to those reenactors, they did well with even the dysentery part.
Yeah,
looking sick. So they
yes, that was horrible. Poor soldiers, poor knights.
So again, it's like all throughout the series, I've really enjoyed every episode.
Oh, what was cool, I meant to say, there's a part where they're walking around and he's one of the experts is showing Dan the toilets. and the cool thing is he's showing him where everything dropped down from the castle. But what was really cool, and they didn't show this, but I saw it, was when the actual pits where they go upstairs.
Oh, yeah.
Which is really fast. I saw the other end.
Yeah,
and Dan saw the lower end.
Yes, I remember seeing that
Do you
part
remember
too.
seeing that
Yes,
part too? I thought that was really
a highlight of our trips. I guess
that's what Malbork's about. The pits.
And
the moat was cool, and how they showed that bridge that went across, and then which is no longer there.
Yeah, which I guess they destroyed for the during
it's a very beautiful castle.
Yeah, and we can't say enough about visiting Poland as a place. So
no bias, none whatsoever.
It's something like you've been there. I really want to go back. Maybe we'll have a chance to go there together to do some filming.
Is definitely this episode of Battle Castle highlights all the cool features of Malbork. So if you're really interested in seeing Poland. Whatever you do, you go to Poland, wherever you go, make sure Malbork's on your list. I was lucky enough to be able to drive through the country and make it up there. But it's one of the must-see items. Do or die, go to Malbork. It was beautiful.
Yeah.
And I think that Battle Castle, once again, did like a flawless job of carrying.
Well, not quite flawless.
Well, okay. Here's Peter. Let's go. Do it.
Well, no. This is you have an issue with the name.
Oh, that's my thing. I call it Grunwald. That's how I grew up knowing it. Grunwald, whatever. They kept calling it Tannenberg through the whole thing, which kind of threw me. But that's okay. That's just my thing. That's just how I was raised saying it. But that's just a difference of culture, whatever, right?
Okay, so you weren't throwing stuff at the TV with it. Okay.
No, I wasn't.
Okay.
Although Peter wants to say that I was, and he just wants to stir crap and stir the pot because Peter's a crap pot stirrer. Anyways.
Beyond that, I can't think of anything that was wrong with the show. I think it really shows you why. This is
important.
An important thing for any kind of medievalist to watch. This is a really
important battle, an important order. Why this is an important monument in history and in Eastern European history, and something that everyone, if they get the chance, they should really make an effort to see it because it is mammoth. People, I cannot describe it to you. And
go medieval.
Go medieval, exactly. And enjoy Malbork and enjoy this episode, which I'm sure you will. It's fantastic. Dan, excellent job. You loved it.
Yeah.
Kept us interested, engaged, and laughing. So until next time.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Enjoy Battle Castle.